Greetings, conductors of cosmic electricity, masters of information flows, and children of the elusive Mercury. You are the nervous system of the zodiac, and right now, your bare wires are sparking from overload. While other signs can afford the luxury of slowing down, your mind is like a server room whose cooling system has failed. Can you feel it physically? That subtle, high-frequency hum in your ears, the vibration under your skin, as if you've been plugged into an invisible 220-volt outlet. Let's take off our masks. For the past few weeks, you've been living in emergency mode. Outwardly, you continue to smile and scroll through your feed, but inside, a zone of turbulence is growing. Your brain, that brilliant biocomputer, has stopped filtering data. You forget words, lose the thread of conversations, and freeze in the middle of the room. This isn't absent-mindedness. It's a symptom of your operating system preparing for a forced reboot. You seek solace in new contacts and content consumption, but this only intensifies the mental noise of being running in a wheel. The astrological mechanics of this period are unique and dangerous for Gemini. Your ruler, Mercury, enters a zone of critical instability, forming aspects that act as a quantum accelerator. Time is compressed for you. What used to take years will now happen in days. The space around you begins to glitch. Déjà vu, repeating numbers, sudden calls from the past. The universe is literally screaming at you. Wake up, the matrix is being rebuilt. You are on the threshold of a cascading change in reality. This is not a smooth evolution, but a sharp leap. In the near future, the universe will put you through a meat grinder of 9 fatal events. These aren't just news. They are fateful checkpoints that will rewrite your code, your connections, and your future. But before we begin the countdown, recognize the main mental trap. Your current thinking error is superficiality and an attempt to talk the problem away. You're accustomed to skimming the surface of life like a water strider, avoiding the depths. You think, I'll just shift my attention, change the scene, and everything will be fine. Stop. This is a fatal mistake. The events ahead are not a gentle breeze. They're a tsunami. By trying to ignore the depth of what's happening, by trying to laugh it off or rationalize the mystique of the moment, you risk crashing into a concrete wall of circumstances. Your habit of multitasking is your enemy right now. By focusing on trivialities, you're missing the architecture of your destiny. Stop fussing. Stop filling the silence with meaningless words. Activate observer mode. You need to listen, not speak, as the old scenery crumbles, making way for a new scene. We're starting to download events. Get ready. This isn't a linear list. It's an algorithm already running in the background of your life. You may not notice it right now, but the process is irreversible. The first 3 events will hit you where it hurts most: your connections, your information, and your perception of time. Event 1, digital vacuum, channel blockage. The first thing you'll encounter is a sudden deafening silence where there was once constant noise. Geminis thrive on communication. For you, dialogue is a way of breathing. But the universe is imposing a strict isolation protocol. In the coming days, you'll experience a loss of connection with a key source of information or emotions. This could look like a sudden ignoring from someone you've been texting 24/7. It could be a block on social media, a withdrawal from a group chat, or simply the physical disappearance of a person who was your shoulder to cry on or mirror to look up to. Physically, you'll feel it like the phantom pain of an amputated limb. Your hand will reach for your phone to send a meme, a news item, or a thought, but you'll remember there's no one to send it to. Panic will overwhelm you. Your mind will start generating thousands of theories. What did I do wrong? Why is he silent? You'll start frantically checking your online status. Mechanics. Mercury is artificially creating a vacuum around you. You've become too immersed in other people. Your mental ether is clogged with other people's thoughts. You're being disconnected from the outside world so you can finally hear your own inner voice. Instructions. Don't try to break through this wall. Don't call from other numbers. Don't send hysterical messages. Accept this silence as a cure. If the communication channel is broken, It means a virus has been transmitted through it, destroying your programming. Event 2. Deciphering lies, blowing off masks. The second event will be like a flashbang in a dark room. The secret will be revealed, and at the most inopportune moment. Geminis are masters of words, and often you, or those around you, use words not for the truth, but for manipulation. A large-scale data leak is coming. It could be an accidentally forwarded message that wasn't intended for you. It could be gossip about you that will come to light and reveal the true face of a friend. Or your own little lie, which you thought was harmless, will suddenly grow into a monster and damage your reputation. You will feel a cold sweat and a rapid heartbeat. The ground will shift from under your feet. Your first reaction is to chatter, justify yourself, wriggle out, and invent a new lie to cover up the old one. Mechanics. Space is defragmenting your hard drive. All broken files, all viruses of hypocrisy, all double standards are being removed. It's painful, it's shameful, but it's absolutely necessary. You cannot move into a new future with so many distortions in the code. Instructions? Surrender. Don't lie on top of lies. If you're caught, admit it. If you've learned the truth about someone else, don't pretend nothing happened. Breaking the nice guy or nice girl mold is your salvation now. Let the mask shatter. Beneath it lies your true living face. Event 3. Time Loop, Return of the Ghosts. The third event will force you to question the linearity of time. A mass migration of the past into the present will begin. People you long ago archived and thought you deleted from the system forever will begin to reappear. Former partners, old classmates, forgotten colleagues. They will appear out of nowhere. A chance encounter on the street, a call from an unfamiliar number, a dream that seems more real than reality. You will think it's a sign. Oh, he's back, so it must be fate. Your brain, prone to romanticism and curiosity, will want to re-enter this river to see what if. You will feel nostalgia, that sweet, lingering feeling that blurs focus. Mechanics. This is not a second chance. This is a test of lessons learned. The universe is crash testing your new version of yourself. They are slipping you old sets and old actors to see if you can play according to the old script. If you get involved in this relationship again, you will fall into a karmic loop from which you will not escape for another year. These are the bad sectors of your destiny, trying to rewrite themselves. Instructions. Observe, but do not get involved. Look at these people as holograms. They're not real. They're just functions testing your resilience. Say hello to them and move on. Don't click the Recover Files button. Your recycle bin should be emptied. We're delving into the architecture of your transformation. If the first 3 events concerned the external environment, people, connections, time, then the next 3 will hit your internal hardware, your goals, your body, and your intellect. You're entering the BIOS reflashing phase. This is a level beyond psychology. Pure neurophysiology and astromechanics are at work here. Event 4. The collapse of the dopamine system, resetting meanings. The fourth event will be the quietest, but also the most frightening for you. One morning, you'll wake up and realize you're not enjoying life. What lit up your eyes yesterday? Work, a hobby, a favorite TV show, the dream of buying a new gadget, will suddenly turn into gray pixelated noise. You'll look at your goals and see their meaninglessness. Your internal motivation generator will stall. Physically, this will feel like a cottony emptiness in your head and a heaviness in your solar plexus. You're trying to force yourself to want, doing habitual things out of inertia, but you're not getting an emotional response. This is the zero state. Mechanics. The universe is forcibly disconnecting you from old egregores. Your dopamine was previously produced for false goals imposed by consumer society or parental programming. Now these channels are cut. This isn't depression. It's like formatting a disk before installing a new operating system. Space is cleansing you of desires that aren't truly yours. Instructions. Don't try to artificially stimulate yourself. Don't fill this void with coffee, alcohol, or shopping. Don't fake joy. Allow yourself to be in this nothing. It is in this sterile void that, in a couple of days, the true impulse of your purpose will be born. Event 5, biological rejection, avatar rebellion. The fifth event will affect your physical carrier. Geminis often live in their heads, ignoring their bodies, but now the body will take revenge. You will experience a sharp, inexplicable psychosomatic reaction to lies or being in the wrong place. This may manifest as sudden allergies, loss of voice, symbolic for Geminis, strange rashes, or a sudden loss of energy in the presence of a specific person. Your body will begin to work like a Geiger counter. As soon as you enter a room where you don't belong or start a conversation with someone who is harmful to you, your body will malfunction. You may feel nauseous, dizzy, or short of breath. Mechanics. Your nervous system is now attuned to the ultra-high frequencies of truth. Your body can no longer digest the toxic vibrations of compromise. The body is becoming smarter than the brain. It literally physically rejects elements of reality that are incompatible with your new program. Instructions. Trust the symptom more than logic. If a lucrative contract turns you off, don't sign it. If you lose your voice before an important speech, you don't need to say it. Your body is your only reliable navigator right now. Follow its reactions without question. Event 6, Insight Flash, Data Packet Download. The sixth event will be like a lightning strike in a clear sky. It's a eureka moment, but on a lifelong scale. At the most unexpected moment, in the shower, in a traffic jam, in a dream, a thought will fall into your head. It won't be just an idea, but a complete, unpacked structure. You'll suddenly understand how to solve a problem that's been plaguing you for years. Or you'll see the blueprint for a new project in minute detail. It's a feeling of absolute crystal clarity. The puzzle you've been putting together for years will suddenly fall into place in a nanosecond. You'll see connections between things that seemed incompatible. Mechanics. Mercury is opening your access to the cloud storage of the collective unconscious. Because you've undergone the purge, events 1 and 4, your perception channel has been cleared of noise, and you can now receive a high-density signal. This isn't your imagination. It's a direct transmission of data from your higher self. Instructions. Drop everything and write it down. You'll only have a few minutes while this file is in your working memory. If you don't capture this insight immediately, it will dissolve and be lost to another. This is Willy Wonka's golden ticket. Your financial and social success for the next 3 years is encrypted in this idea. Grab it. We are approaching the final stage of this series of events. While the previous stages concerned your inner world and your immediate circle, the matrix is now beginning to restructure the solid reality around you. This is the level of physics, money, and fundamental coordinates. You will notice that the scenery of your life is beginning to change at an alarming speed, as if someone is rewinding a movie. Event 7, Geolocation Error, Forced Relocation. The seventh event is related to space. Gemini is the sign of the road, and the universe will no longer allow you to sit still. You will feel an unbearable claustrophobic tightness within walls that previously seemed cozy. Your home, your office, your usual home-to-work route will suddenly begin to drain your energy. You will feel physically stifled. An event will occur that will literally push you out of your comfort zone. This could be a sudden offer for a business trip, an unexpected need to move, a rental issue that forces you to look for a new place, or simply an irrational, wild desire to buy a one-way ticket. Mechanics. Your old location is resonating with old vibrations. The walls have absorbed your past fears and thoughts. To download a new version of your destiny, you need a clean flash drive, a new space free of the anchors of the past. Mercury turns on the wind of wanderlust, not for fun, but for salvation. The body's movement in space is now directly linked to the movement of neurons in the brain. If you stay in one place, you will begin to degenerate. Instructions. Don't cling to walls. If circumstances force you to leave, run. If you feel the urge to go away for the weekend to an unfamiliar place, go. Any movement now changes your luck. The further you get from the point of stagnation, the faster your consciousness will clear. A change of scenery is a switch that activates the flow of events. Event 8, Currency Conversion, Change of Resource Source. The eighth event will hit your wallet, But don't panic. This is a coup de grace. An old source of income that you considered reliable or had placed your hopes on will suddenly falter. A deal will fall through, a bonus won't be paid, a client will leave, or you'll simply realize you can no longer do this job for any amount of money. You'll be overcome by the fear of poverty, a classic Gemini fear, which fears losing the ease of being. But immediately after this turning off the tap, a new floodgate will open. You'll discover an opportunity to earn money from what you previously considered mere air, a hobby, or idle chatter. Intellectual assets, information, mediation, words. This is your new currency. Mechanics. The era of hard work is over for you. The universe is transitioning you to an air economy. Money will now come not through must and hard, but through interesting and quick. Blocking the old source is a defense. If it remained, you would never dare to monetize your true talent. Instructions. Don't try to revive the dead horse of your old job. Look around. Where do people look for information? Where do they need a translator from complex to simple? Where do they need a communicator? Money is where your tongue and your mind are, not where your back and patience are. Event 9, the Judas Protocol, Final Betrayal. The 9th final event of the cycle. It will be the most painful, but it will be your initiation. You will be betrayed. Or, to put it more gently, abandoned. The person you relied on, to whom you trusted your secrets, whom you considered a constant in your equation, will commit an act incompatible with the concept of friendship or love. They may disappear in a difficult moment, leak your secret, or simply devalue everything you've done for them. It will be like a stab in the back. You'll be shocked. How could he? I mean everything to him. Mechanics. This is not a punishment. It's a surgical operation to remove a parasite. This person was a black hole into which your luck was draining. They kept you tethered, feeding on your light. You would never have left on your own, because Geminis attach themselves more strongly than they seem. Therefore, the universe, through the hands of this person, sever the connection in the most brutal way possible, leaving you no chance to forgive and return. Instructions. Do not seek revenge. Do not demand explanations. Do not play detective. Accept this blow as a gift. As soon as this person walks out the door, you will physically feel the room become brighter. This pain is the phantom pain of a severed umbilical cord. You have finally been born as an independent entity. Say thank you for the lesson to him mentally and close the door twice. Now your system is completely renewed. You've gone through 9 cycles of transformation, from loss of connection to loss of ballast. You stand on the ruins of your past life, but you're not broken. You're clean, fast, and ready to download the new program. What happens next depends only on how you consolidate this result. Congratulations! If you're reading these lines, it means the system update process has been successful. You've survived the mental overload, passed the crash test of your connections, and haven't broken under the pressure of chaos. The 9 events described above aren't divine punishment. They are necessary stages in the evolution of your consciousness. You've passed through the eye of the needle of transformation. Look back. The person you were just a month ago, fussy, distracted, dependent on the opinions of others, has ceased to exist. You've deleted that version of yourself, like an outdated app that only drained your battery and slowed down your processor. Right now, you're in a blank slate state. This is a rare moment for Geminis, when silence descends upon your mind. There are no thousands of voices, no doubts, no white noise. There is only a crystal clear, resonating clarity. You feel it physically as an incredible lightness in your shoulders and neck, areas that are usually clogged with stress. It feels like gravity has weakened. Your brain works quickly, precisely, and coldly. You see right through people. You read situations in a second. Your tongue has become razor sharp, and your thoughts are laser fast. This is the Mercury at its zenith state. Now that the old code has been deleted and the viruses have been cleaned, you must activate the new operating system. Space abhors a vacuum. If you don't fill this vacuum with your intention, the junk will flood in again. You need to consolidate your new status as master of reality. We will do this through the element of air, your native element. The ritual we will perform is called wind defragmentation. This is not magic in the traditional sense. It is a psychoactive procedure for physically removing residual files of the past from your neural circuit. Wind defragmentation. Ritual. You'll need a piece of paper, a black pen, and an open windy space, balcony, roof, bridge, field. Gemini rules the hands and fine motor skills, so we'll be using this channel. Cache unloading. Take a piece of paper. Write down everything you want to leave behind in your old life. Don't mince words. Write down the names of traitors. Write down your fears. I'm afraid of being poor. I'm afraid of loneliness. Write down your bad habits. Write down old grievances. Unload all the garbage from your head onto the paper. Scribble on the sheet. Tear it up with a pen. Transfer all the dirt from your aura to this physical medium, pixelization. Now the most important part, start tearing the sheet. But don't just tear it in half. Tear it into tiny pieces. Turn it into confetti. Tear until the words are unreadable, until they turn into a meaningless jumble of letters, dust, and pixels. As you do this monotonous manual labor, you'll feel your brain enter a trance. With each tear of the paper, the neural connection to the problem is severed. Data transfer. Step into the wind. Raise your hands with a handful of paper scraps. Feel the airflow. Wind is the breath of the world, carrying information and seeds. Reset settings. Sharply release your fingers and let the wind catch the scraps. Watch them scatter in a chaotic swarm. At this point, loudly, out loud, your voice is your primary instrument. Pronounce the command. Archive deleted, system clear. I am free. Silence. Don't watch where the papers fall. That's no longer your concern. Turn around and walk away. Don't look back. After this action, you will feel a sharp rush of oxygen in your blood. The world will become brighter, sounds clearer. You will feel ready for any plot twist because now you are the screenwriter. You are no longer a weather vane, spinning with every gust. You are the wind, and the wind cannot be broken, cannot be held, and cannot be stopped. You are entering your best period, armed with truth and freedom. To confirm your acceptance of the new program and launch the algorithm of good fortune, leave your digital fingerprint under this video. Let the universe see that you are connected and ready to download miracles. Write the activation code phrase in the comments. Write in all caps so that each word vibrates with power. I am ready for change.